All right, let me just set something up. Setting this stream up is a little difficult. OBS is like really messing with me with this. I can't crop the chat to look better. Maybe I can raise the opacity of it, but I feel like I probably will need the full window just in case. Because if I put the terminal right in the corner, that can be problematic. Maybe some things won't be visible, you know. So it is what it is, man, you know. Let me get GOlang. What else will we need? GOlang, and I'll need a folder. Alright, programming. Let's make another one. Go. Alright. Capital letters and the folder names are a no-no for me, but I mean, I'm just stressed out, I guess. Alright. Let's see what's going on. Thanks for the warm up. No problem, man, no problem. I don't want to get started yet. I've promised everyone to get started around 11ish. I mean 1 p.m. in my time, but so yeah, no, yeah. I mean it's not your fault. It's not your fault. I've put the delay because my internet it's good, right? But it's not perfect, so I have to put the delay. So I'm sorry about that. I mean, I can decrease the delay, but then the problem is maybe the picture quality or the frames or stuff like that will be, you know, worse. So. And I kind of want to make a video of this for later, so that people who can't come to the stream can also watch it. So that's why. But I mean, the people who can come to the stream, it's kind of weird to pick the time for the stream because of time zones and everything. So I don't know what time it is in India right now. I mean, I would have to look it up. Let's see. It's 16:24, so that's 4 p.m. That's okay. I've seen US is like maybe 11 or 10 a.m. right now, so you know, a lot of things to set up, and you know, oh hello, welcome. I'm doing fine. I'm still getting prepared. Around 1 p.m. my time, so that's GMT +2. I should get started with just a little bit of like I'm gonna be learning a little bit of Go. I wanted to do that for some time. I've tried it out. I made a Hello World app, but I never really gave it time. Kind of want to do that, so but that's fine. I mean, maybe the time zone is the issue. Last time I streamed at 4 p.m. I think my time, and now I'm streaming 1 p.m. my time, so maybe that's the difference, but that's fine. In any case, let's get started. So I'm gonna just install GOlang. I think I might need the GOlang-go as well. I'm not sure. But good thing is repositories are working now. I had my Kali installed before and it fucked up everything, man. Yeah. Anyway, let's yeah, that should be good enough, and we should be able to do go run. I mean, it's not done yet, but ManDB and everything. So let me see if there's a GOlang-go. I feel like there was. There isn't. Okay. I'm not gonna go with Sublime. I'm gonna edit in Nano. I know people are gonna judge me for that, but I don't care. Can I just install Go? No. Alright, so I think we're good. Yeah, we have Go. We can do Go run Hello World. There's nothing in there, obviously, so let's take a look at what Hello World looks like in Go. I think it was import fmt, right? And there's no... does Go use it doesn't, I think. Let's see. I think it doesn't use the... Okay, let me say GOlang Hello World. You know what? I might need an AI to just kind of be faster. Let me try u.com. I don't want to sign up for ChatGPT right now. I think I've signed up for u.com already. Yeah, let's verify that we're human. Alright, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So it doesn't use the semicolons. That's awesome. I don't want to type semicolon every time, man. Am I not signed in? Come on, man. Yeah, I'm not signed in. Oh man, let me just sign up for a fake account. Right. Oh dude, I totally forgot how to type on my keyboard. It's been a while. Look how much ads there is. Jesus, man. Right. Just ignore it. So let's go sign up. Email, password, whatever. John Smith always. Fake, the default fake. Username, press article, sure, sign up. Oh, come on, man. Whatever, dude. There we go. Alright, sign up, and let's memorize the password, because otherwise I'm gonna forget. Just use random letters, and we can go ucode, uchat. Uchat should be fine. Alright, there we go. So that's gonna be a little faster. So we need just a main function, autocall return nothing, fmt.println. I think tabs and spaces don't really matter in GOlang, so that's a refreshment compared to Python. Let's say sub to hogs. Let's use a 0, it looks cooler. Alright, and then go run hello world. And that says function main is undeclared in the main package. Function main is undeclared in the main package. By the way, I tried reversing a malware in Go. That thing is a mess, dude. You have to find, like, you can't, any analysis, nothing is gonna find the main functions. You have to look for strings main.main to find it. Function must be main. Oh wait, oh my god, no, never mind, dude. Did you guys notice? Okay, do you guys know what the problem is? Do you guys see the problem? No, okay, no, it isn't the semicolon. I just figured it out. I'm so, like, I cannot believe, I'm stressed out about the stream. And look what I did, okay? Look what I did. So I went nano request sender, right? And I put the hello world there, and I'm like, why doesn't it work? But I'm compiling and running a different script. So what I have to do is I have to write my code here. It's just so obvious. Oh my god. I lost the hello world app. I lost everything. Let's import fmt. Now everything's gonna work well. I mean, that was really confusing for me. I know I didn't do nothing wrong. Copy this. I don't want to type everything. Okay. So we have package main fmt and we have hello world. Instead of that, it doesn't matter. We're gonna say, let's play with variables. So from what I remember, let's say myvar. It doesn't really matter. And I want to use tabs. I always use tabs. So I want to see. I don't want to declare strings like you would have like a var string or something. I don't want to do that. So what I do is I just use this this thing. It reminds me of Python. I mean, how do you say colon and an equal sign, and then I can just define whatever I want. And I can just say sub to hogs, and I can say let's concat strings. I didn't try concating strings. Let's call it x as in exclamation points. 5. Let's put 5. 5 points, and let's just concat myvar is equal to myvar, because we're redefining. We don't have to use the we don't have to use the colon and the equal sign. We can just use the equal sign. So that should work. Let's go run hello world. There we go. That works perfectly. We can also run go build. I can show you guys. Well, I'm already here. I can show you. Yeah, I can just run this in radar. Let me show you. Hello world, right? And look at this, right? No, let me just solve your analysis. So usually you would have functions. You would be able to see them with AFL. But look at this. This is a mess. It's a hello world app, and it's like 2 megabytes. Like, and you have the entry function, but it's not the same, right? And there's no main function. So what you have to do is search for main.main, and then you'll be able to find the main function. And look at this. It's just a giant string. It's used within the code. So even if you navigate here, you're going to have difficulty finding it. That's right. Let me just show you. Right? Like what's going on here? I mean, I'm not in strings part, so that's good. But I can't see the hello world part anywhere. It's really hard to navigate. And there we go. See? IO hello world. That's it. So I would assume that that's it. Hello world, but I don't see the concat part with the exclamation points. Yeah, there's nothing here. So that's what I'm talking about. An analysis of Go malware is confusing for me, man. But I'm pretty new to Go malware, so you know. Oh, we have 5 views. Awesome. Some people came. Well, right now we have 2 people. I think. Yeah. Everything that helps is good. What are you guys talking about? Let me see. Geeks for Geeks. That's a good site. That's a good. Muy bad. Yeah. It's hard to sometimes, you know, when you code and when you're trying to bash code, like just throw code at the terminal. You usually use dumbest variable names and stuff like that. And I wanted to use a Croatian variable for my variable, but it is what it is, you know. Everything. Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to answer your chat because I don't have the double screen setup like I used to. So now I have to like go back Alt Tab from the VM. You know, it's painful. All right. Anyway, let me see the. Yeah, let me kill. Why did I kill Firefox? I didn't want to do that. All right. I wanted to delete. I don't need that. Actually, let me copy that because I don't want to type every time. Okay, let's cp hello world to dirbuster. I'm calling it dirbuster. I know I can't because of like copyright maybe, but I kind of wanna because see now if I they're all the same because I want to call it like that because I want you guys to know what I mean by that and what I want to make. So I think the easiest step right now would be to make let me just open this in a new tab. So I'm gonna run a Python server, right? Just on 8,000, and I'm gonna see my. I actually don't need that, right? So I just want to send a GET request. So this is a HTTP server. It should return 404 error because there's nothing to see on that GET. I'm just gonna like make a blank GET, right? Let's see. So what we'll need is we need to see GOlang. So how do I say it? Print GOlang. Requests and GET requests. Right. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, that's pretty simple. The error handling in Go is so weird. I've seen this many times. So you define a variable and you also define the error variable, and then every time you have to look if it's nil. And then you handle error, right? Sorry, if it isn't nil, and then you handle error. Otherwise, it just continues the code, and it will print the voice crack, dude, and it will print the script should print the body of the. But we don't want that. We don't have body reply because this Python server that I just ran it's like empty. There's nothing there. Guys, do you hear like a beeping sound? I feel like I hear a beep. I have a. Maybe it's because of my mic. Alright, no beeping, no beeping. You know what? I think that was my fridge, man. I swear to God, I heard beeping, and my fridge made a sound now, and it stopped beeping. What the fuck? Alright, anyway, we gotta get serious, man. We gotta get serious. Let's get serious. So first, we have the main. We're gonna need a better import. So using these, and let's put Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put this back. Net HTTP. It's weird to see that it's net HTTP, not just request. I want to put an alias just to have you know, like get used to it. I mean, because Python and everything, but whatever. I mean, that's a small thing to adjust to. Just the module name, the library name. It's not Python. HTTP get, and let's get anything. So let's get like let's get my local host. So that's my Python server, 8,000, and we're gonna just concat onto the string right here. We're gonna put our text. So our text is gonna be different every time. I'm just gonna make an input just to see how it works. And actually, you know what? That means we're gonna have to move that my URL, and let's specify nil. I think here because they didn't say that, but it's gonna drop an error. I think if we don't specify nil here, or was that the other module? I worked with this before, so that's why I'm saying this. Let's leave it. Let's leave it a blank. See what happens if it does drop an error. We're gonna specify nil. Anyway, so my URL is gonna be just HTTP at 8,000 of my local, right? And yeah, and we need a slash as well. I mean, we don't want to mess that up, right? And then we need an input. Let me show you. Print GOlang basic FMT input. I want to use FMT because I don't want to import more libraries. I want this code to be pretty straightforward. Alright, that's the... Oh god, man. Now you're dropping down, man. Alright, so we already have FMT, and we're going to need to scan. Now let's do the same thing, actually. Let me just copy this. I don't feel like doing this. Alright. See, I'm happy this isn't Python, because in Python you would have to mess with... Oh no, man, what have I done? You would have to mess with, like, indentations and whatnot. I hate that about Python. I mean, I love Python, but that's just such a stupid thing. I mean, they have to... Okay, enter text to send to the server, and we're gonna call it input shore. Sending, let's go like this, sending this message, and then that's gonna be our input. This is the, like, I assume this is like a pointer to the input variable or something. Wait, is it defined? Oh yeah, see, it wasn't defined, man. All right, there we go. So now it should work. Enter the input thing, and then now what we have to do is, before getting it, before sending the request, we're just gonna concat that my URL is. I think that should be fine. Yeah. Okay, let's do error handling. So it was if it's not nil, which it shouldn't be. Oh yeah, I missed out. Wait. Yeah, I did the send to get request. Okay, so this is I got confused a little bit. So this is for, let me just FMT print. Oh, jeez, man. Okay. So this is for if the get request doesn't go through, but we're gonna need another error handling to read, and we need to wait, what? You're closing the response? What does defer do? GOlang, what does defer do? I think I've seen this before. Delay the execution of a function or statement until the... Oh yeah, okay, so... Oh, okay, so if you, let's say you have two threads, right? So one is sending the request to site A and one is sending the request to B. And if you're using defer for like site B, it will just wait until everything else is done and then print it out. I don't know how this works with returns. Is this like, is this... I mean, I guess it's more tidy than just Python's threading. If you don't join threads and everything, it just gets messy. Anyway, alright. So defer resp, that's fine. I mean, I don't care. I don't have to exactly know what it means. I know kinda. I'll adapt later to that, to the defer statement. I know that in Go, which is a really useful thing, and I'm really happy about that. So when you have a function in Python, you have to like import threading and everything. But in Go, you can just use Go and then call the function, right? And if you do that, it will run it in the background or something like that, which is really cool. I mean, it's good enough for most of the cases if you don't need like some advanced threading and or like multi-processing or whatever. I don't know. I think it should be good enough. So anyway, let's get serious. Body, an error. Let's try to read the body. And I'm assuming that IOUtil is not just there. We need to import something. We don't? I think GOlang IOUtil. I'm pretty sure we do have to import something. Dude, is it possible that AI has given me a wrong answer? Come on, man. IO writer. I think I'm gonna have to import IO. Oh yeah, let me see if you guys wrote anything. No, that's okay, that's okay. I mean, I understand. I mean, listen. Python can be more lovely if you have CC text. No, I don't think necessarily. What I would do first is remove the indentation errors from Python. I think it's like the dumbest error ever, right? But I like it because it's simple. But then again, like, it depends on what you do. Like for hacking and everything, for hacking purposes, I found Python very useful because you often need to like write a code for something really quick, right? I'm not gonna like, I'm not going to talk about this in detail because I can't for responsible disclosure, but I've actually developed a zero-day exploit for something, and you know, as a POC, obviously, I reported it to the company, and they said, okay, that's valid, and we're going to patch this, right? So it's not public yet, but you know, it will be. But anyways, I've developed the exploit in Python, and it was really easy. Now, one thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to have a better view of threading, because in Python it's kind of silly. And I didn't have that, and I just have to like mess with threading, and it was really by the way, the exploit was denial of service exploit. Okay, so you can imagine that there was some threading. There wasn't too much traffic being sent. It was just a fault in the system, so it was you know, it was a real vulnerability and stuff. Okay, let me see. Fridge, yeah. Yeah, maybe it was background music actually, but that's just a nanosecond. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. Let me see how many viewers do we have, man. We have 6 total right now. We have, I think we have 0 or 1. Yeah, we definitely have 1. We have 1. YouTube is freaking out. All right. Mr. Equinox. All right. Do you have any questions, man? I mean, I'm new to this as well, so. Not an expert, but so IOUtil. See, I knew it, man. We have to import IOUtil. The AI is wrong. Imagine that. The AI is wrong, dude. IOUtil. There we go. Oh my god, I can't type, man. All right, now it should work. Let's go back. Resp.body. Read all response. So this is error. If it's not nil, again the same issue, and I want to print it because I do want to see what's going on. If there's an error, error. It's funny because we're redefining it. I don't know if you can do that many times. I don't think it's safe. Actually, I mean, if it drops an error, it's going to drop me out of the program anyway. So. Oh no, I put the print statement. I don't know, man. Anyway, okay, FMT, print line, string body, but I don't want to do that. I kind of want to get the status code. Resp.body. Am I redefining resp? I'm not. Can I resp.status code? Okay. Print a GOlang get request example and how to print status code. Right, that should work. I want to see status code. I don't want to read the body. There's nothing in the body. So that's a fast reply. Yeah, resp.status code, but capital status code. That's status code. All right, go. I think it should work from the. I don't have to build it. Go run. First, let's see if we made a mistake. Oh, we did. My URL. Yeah. All right. The first thing there. See. So I think it's just this, and now it should work. Yep. There we go. And now let's see the server. Sub to Hawks framework. Yeah. There we go. Get request to sub to Hawks framework returns 404. File not found. Nothing matches the given URI. That's amazing. That means it works. So we can now make the, this is the request sender, and now we need to make the dirbuster. Let me remove that. Dirbuster. Oh, sorry. Gosh, wait. Let me just wipe both of them. Go. No. My typing is. Alright. Okay, so now we need to figure out how to read a file, and then for each and every line of the file, just remove the new line. And then let me nano some file, actually some dirb file. That's fine. And then let's say admin login local sub to Hawks framework test. So we're gonna have to read this file and read it into dirbuster thing, and then we're just gonna send the request concat this instead of the input. So we're gonna need to remove the, actually we can use the input to like read which file name are we going to read. Nah, I don't care about that, let's not do that. Okay, let's see what I don't plan on going. Respect, man, thank you. Let me see. I understand that Python is good to cybersecurity, but if the topic was software development or logic thinking, or like a module in Python, it's a module, you know. So, you know, all the respect to everyone. I mean, programming is difficult, man. But what I'm saying is, it's like for me, it's obviously it's a little easier. I mean, Python, compare Python to C or something, right? But I mean, for me, the most useful thing was to learn Python. For me personally, right? That doesn't mean it's gonna be the same for you, you know. I mean, I'm learning Go right now because I'm bored, you know. I don't really need to. For my work, I'm mostly doing Python and maybe some JavaScript, which is like, oh, and you know what? PHP. I know PHP is old, but let me just make a pause, right? This is a good. No, yeah, I didn't mean to say that you were downplaying Python. You know, I understand. You know, respect to all the devs, man. You know, we all love open source as well, so respect the open source community as well. But what I'm saying, yeah, PHP. So for me, PHP was really good because when I learned PHP, at first I was like, well, this is an old language, but Python is older than PHP. Like, it's, I think, a year older or something. And not only that, but PHP, I'll tell you why it's useful in hacking. You know, PHP reverse shells and stuff like that, and also command injection. That's where it's useful. You don't need to be advanced PHP hacker, right? But knowing basics and maybe also the context with SQL communication, right through the code, that could also be useful. You know, so yeah. Do you guys have any questions? I'll keep the pause for some time right now. So you guys, if you have any questions, you can ask. Alright, I mean, the questions don't have to be about the coding. As I said, I'm not an expert on Go, I'm just kind of learning. No, it's okay. I mean, oh yeah, because of the code. Oh, you know what, I'm coding on the, yeah, I'm just gonna put it on the left. I think that should be fine. Yeah, kind of like that. If you, like general questions, you know, anything you guys want to ask. JSP reverse shell, I use MSF. Is that the reference to zero day? That's different things, man, you know. I mean, you can always use Metasploit, but this is just like bug bounty stuff, right? Oh yeah, yeah, I know, but I can't, I don't know how to change that, because on Twitch you can change that easily, but on YouTube you can't. I mean, I have CSS right here. I was gonna crop off the top to like half the chat size, but it doesn't work. No matter, usually how I would use CSS, you know, with HTML or whatnot, it doesn't apply here for some reason, so I don't know why. I mean, I can try, I can give it a shot. So what would I do? I would put a margin, maybe margin to like -10% or something like that. Let's see what happens. So I'm gonna switch the percentages and I'm gonna do like -30%. I think that should be fine. I'm gonna increase the size. Yeah, that's fine. It looks weird as in the OBS, but that's fine, I guess. I'll just increase the size of that and put it right here. Like so. I think that's fine. Is that okay? In the case of Java. Oh yeah, okay. No, I didn't. This, yeah, okay. I mean, as I said, it's up to you. It's really up to what you're doing, you know. Like if you were to learn, let's say, reverse engineering, right, or malware analysis, you would need assembly. I understand assembly, but it's really hard to like say that I know it, right? Like I understand it. When you're reading it, you can understand it. Let me show you, right? So most of the people who do programming can understand this. It's not that hard. Ghidra reversing example. Let me show you. Yeah, see this thing. Man, like, can I open this a little bigger? Oh, that looks like trash, man. Let me get a better resolution. Okay, that looks like trash. Not a good example. See, that's a 4K image, that should work. Alright, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Alright, where are we? Okay, so see? So we're defining a character variable. It has this thing, so it might be a pointer or whatever, and then we have a uint, and you can rename these and whatnot, and you can right-click on these and change the format. So this can be an integer most likely, and change this to an integer as well. And then I mean, this right here isn't the perfect code, but this is not assembly, this is C. But let me show you in assembly. If you I don't have a good example here. Let me assembly. No, that looks like a mess. What is this? That's the same image. Is it the same image? Yeah, it's the same image. Let's see. Can I just run radar? Yeah, let me just try to compile a C program. I'll just show you. So I'll need a C hello world. C hello world app. Why is it lagging? Must be my browser or something. Okay. So whatever.c gcc whatever.c. All right, there we go. And radar a.out. Right, and c sorry, fl c entry o right here. And we have entry O, and we can see everything already. And we also have main, which is awesome. It's really easy to navigate. And we can see right here, you can see the string hello world, pretty self-explanatory. You can click on that and it will lead you right to the string. And now I gotta go back to main as well. So alright, and then you can read the call. So this calls a function to do something, in this case printf, pretty straightforward. Moving from the register to the register isn't as important in the beginnings, because I don't even have to explain this for now, because at least if you're getting into it, it should be enough to just understand some things. I mean, you have the CMP values as well, the compare values. Where are they? I didn't see any compares. Oh yeah, because I didn't put any if statements or anything. Usually there's going to be a CMP statement, and there's going to be like a call after it, and on the left you're going to be able to see these arrows, right? See, JNE and then the value, and before that, yeah, see, CMP byte, right? So in this case it's byte, but yeah, let's say CMP something to something, and what this means is, let's say, compare the input from the password. And if it's the password, then do this and do that, right? Usually what will happen is it will always, this arrow would lead to the negative solution. So if you input the password wrong, right? But then what you want to do is you want to, let's say, get here. So what you would do is you would just change this value. I made a video on this, by the way. It doesn't have much views. So, I mean, it's funny because like you kind of want to do advanced stuff, but then if you do it, not much people watch that video. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna close this. I don't think I need this. Actually, no, I'll keep it running. I mean, I'll need it for the derp. Let's see. Yeah, this is fine. Let me make a pause for a second. Okay, anyway. Let me go back. So now we need to code the derb thing. I changed my mind about the, I don't want to change the input of the, that's not unnecessary, of the wordless file for now. I don't care about that. So let's do, yeah, let's leave this the way it is, and this is gonna go in the for loop. So read a file, that file in GOlang. Okay, I don't know why it's so slow right now. Everything is lagging. Thanks for teaching us some basics. No, I mean, I have a video on reverse engineering with Ghidra, I think, and Radar 2. So that's where I can explain. I explain some things a little better. But yeah, if you need assembly, you know, don't waste your time. And like, people are gonna tell you in cybersecurity you need to do this, this, and this to be successful. No, it's like, it's the same as everything in IT. It depends on what you need, right? Some people need C, some people need Go. I don't know, right? It's up to you, man. All right. Anyway, so we will not need IO. Or will we? Did he make a mistake again? He didn't. Okay. So yeah, actually we need IO. Okay. Anyway, so let's just import the buff IO. And let's read the file. So file error, let's see, os.open, and then the file name was, I don't remember what the file name was, it was some derp file, right? Okay, txt please, and then it doesn't, it's weird that it doesn't specify like option. I guess it specifies through this open right here. In Python it would be like read operation, append, write and stuff, and encoding as well. I mean, I guess that's optional, you know. In this case it didn't show a lot, but that's fine. Is not equal to nil. This is just basic error handling, nothing important. Yeah, let's do fmt.print. I could have just copied this. I mean, I ended up typing this 3 times, man. Okay, again, defer file.close. Once everything is done, close the file. That makes sense. Let's scanner scan. Okay, so new scanner for the file. Read the file line by line and turn it into text and print it. We don't want to print it. We want to put all of our code right here. So in the for loop, and then we can send all these requests. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to copy these 2 lines, and I'm going to go here, and I don't like these indentations. Okay, let's fix that. And oh, sorry. And let's get all of this. I think I can just copy it with nano. And response.status code. Yeah, that's horrible. Let me just go back with this. Okay, we also need to close the for loop. Don't want to forget that. And we're just going to print status code, which is going to be 400 all the time, but that's fine. And now we're going to say line. Wait, hold on a minute. Yeah. Okay, my fridge is making sounds again, man. Alright, line is gonna be equal to scanner. No, I made a mistake. So scanner.scan, and the line is gonna be scanner.text. Okay, and I think that should be fine. So we can just say, instead of input, we can just say line. Let's see if we're using input anywhere. I don't want to have a waste of variable. It's gonna ask me about it. Okay, good. So I mean, that should work. Honestly, it has the slash. And print the response status code. I mean, that should work, right? Maybe I forgot something. Alright, go run dirbuster. Okay. Package buff IO is not in groot. Oh man. I don't know how to install packages in Go. Let's figure it out. Alright. How to fix. Let's just ask it what is Go using install. Oh yeah. Wait. Yeah, I made a typo. It's just a typo. Alright. Good. I do need to learn how to install packages, but we'll do that later. So go run dirbuster. Undefined OS in 14.15. Oh yeah, OS. I need to import OS. Forgot everything, man. Alright. And body declared but not used. Body. What do you mean it's not used? Oh, this body. I guess we don't need that. Yeah, we don't need that. Alright, so there we go. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we don't need IO anymore. Okay, there we go. Perfect, that worked. And it said, we got 1, 2, 3, sub to Hawks Framework, local, login, admin. And this is all from the file. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. So now if we have a web server, we can run a dirbuster, and now we can modify it for the input if we want to. Let's see. So I can use just a basic input, just like I did before. But let me see what that looks like. So cat, I think it was request center. Yeah, there we go. So we need IO right now. I think for the input, right? Actually, no. Yeah, no, that's for the body. Okay, so we don't need that. So we just need these 3 lines, and then but we're gonna just rename them. Yeah, so let's wipe this, put this in. Okay, enter the file name, specify the file name. So specify the file name, and then we take the input, right? And then this input goes right here, and then now every time we can specify the file name when we're running our program, and it's called some derb file, and now we can use it with other word lists. Easy peasy. Alright, that's a pause for now. We'll look into the video after the stream. Yeah, that's okay, man. I'll even edit it a little bit, just to like just to wipe some, you know, like gaps in the video if there is any. You said wow. Is everything okay, man? Like is that like a good wow or a bad wow? Oh, you know what? My chat is not placed well. Let me place it better. Yeah, there we go. Imperfections, man. Imperfections. Alright. Okay, let me just restart this. It looks ugly. Alright. Awesome. Request sender. So we're done. We've done everything I wanted to do. I just want to make a port scanner now. Okay. No, I'm gonna build it from scratch, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna build it because I can read the other scripts, but they're not that useful for me right now. I will need the basic setup, so let's use this. Like that. Close that off, and we will need FNT and IO util. I think we will not need these for now. We'll import them as we go. So let me see if you said anything. Good, wow. Okay. If you have any questions, let me know, man. It doesn't have to be about Go. It can be about the channel, about anything you want to learn in cybersecurity. Do you want advice on anything? I know some stuff. I mean, I've been working, I think like maybe almost a year now. I'm not, you know, a senior definitely, but I do have my knowledges. Let me see. You wrote something. When a script is actually successfully at the time of coming to wow. Yeah, I understand. I understand, man. Yeah. I mean, I always try to understand the syntax enough to. It's satisfying to run the script first time immediately and it works. There's no errors. But even this time, it didn't. There was minor issues. But yeah, learning through errors is like the best way of learning. Just practical stuff. What is your job role? Well, currently I'm a blue team guy. I wanna do red team as well. I'm open to it, but luckily in my job role, I get to do everything. And I mean everything related to cybersecurity. I even code a lot, you know, programming and automation with Python and whatnot. So I'm really happy with that, man. You know, I mean, if I want to do, let's say, pen testing, right? I just ask my colleagues if there's anything to do with pen testing. I just kind of join them. So that's why, even though I do blue team stuff mostly, I ended up finding a vulnerability and developing a 0-day and whatnot, and testing some software and you know, a bit of everything. Really, I'm really happy with my current job. I mean, it's just awesome. I get to do everything. I mostly do, like, no, not mostly. Let's say my general thing to do is incident handling. So it's kind of like SOC, but it is not SOC. Let's say. Yeah, I obviously can't say much more, you know. I'm trying to keep a private profile here. I don't think that me revealing who I am really matters, you know, in the grand scope. I mean, it's just about learning, you know. People really don't care who, you know. Like, people ask me, like, you're gonna do a face reveal and whatnot, but I don't really care for that, man. You know, I don't think anyone cares about that. It doesn't matter what I look like, you know. Let me ask the AI. Right. Sorry. Write a very basic port scanner in Go. I don't know why it's lagging so much. Like, my VM is definitely not lagging. I think it's the service online or something. I don't know. Maybe the browser? Whoa, that looks messy. Alright, what is that? Oh yeah, he's using the string and then the digit. Yeah, this is the port. That makes sense. We can use this. Wanna copy this? Actually, yeah, I can just copy the whole thing. I don't care. And then net. Such a cool name. Net. Alright, we can close this. I don't care. It's lagging anyways. Alright. FMT net. Let's see. So target is gonna be. I'm gonna be the target. 12701, and it's gonna say. It's gonna scan 1024 ports. and we can say begin port, and let's say end port, right? So begin port is gonna be, I don't know, 1330, and end port is gonna be 1339, right? Because 1337 is gonna be open. Let's use netcat to listen to 1337, and then we're gonna scan myself. I'm gonna scan myself. And right here, what is happening is we are scanning the string, which is our target, which is 127001, which is me. And we're using I, which goes through the for loop. It's first 1331 or 1330, and then 1330, and then it goes all the way through 1339, scanning everything. And it's using TCP. I think TCP is fine. I'm using LFP. U would be the parameter for UDP, I think, in netcat, so I think this should be fine. So if I run this, go run port scanner go, and it says non-declaration statements outside of the function body 25.1. Maybe it's this one. I assume that's it. Yeah, okay. Wow, that was really fast actually. Is it running it with the... It's not. Oh, it's made. Wow, that was really fast. What's the timeout for this thing? Port is open. Oh, look at this, they inverted it, the statement. But like, how is it this fast? Maybe, I mean, it's 7 ports, maybe it's not that. Oh, yeah, netcat turned itself off. Let's try again. But what if I listen to, like, sorry, what if I listen, let's try 20, yeah, 21. I don't have FTP running, so this shouldn't be a problem. Hold on, give me a second, and let's try the same thing. 23, and it's gonna, I mean, nmap would detect it as, why am I providing B? I'm already using B, never mind. So now we're gonna give a different range. Let's say 20 to 30. All right, and then when you run it, it says 21 and 23. That works great. It works. So now what I want to do now is what do we say? What I want to do is I want to specify be able to specify the parameters. I don't know how to do that. So let's make a to do. I have to answer your questions. Give me a second. To do make argv work. Okay. Let me see what you guys said. What is your? Do you find blue teaming boring in any sense? No, actually, because when I was first starting, the most romantic thing you can imagine is hacking into a system. So it's pen testing, right? But like when you start doing blue team stuff, in the beginning it seems slow, but then it gets really exciting, and you get like a lot of things to do, and a lot of. It's not like everyone imagines blue teaming that everyone who hasn't worked there. As like you're securing systems and whatnot. No, that's just a tiny part of it. Like handling incidents, for example, it can get really fun. Like that, one of the things that you do is malware analysis. And like, let's say phishing, you gotta track down the guy who started the phishing, so you can, like from the basic stuff, right? From the, just tracking down the IP's location to finding the whois information and whatnot. It can get really interesting. Now, what I do recommend, however, is, you're not gonna do that for 8 hours. So I recommend doing other stuff too. For example, I code, I do this, I do that, so it's really fun for me. Maybe the browser is lagging. I used to face this issue where Firefox browser malfunction and use 100%. So might be Firefox. Yes, I agree. I've had issues with Firefox before. I didn't have issues with, what was the last name for the first, like for Kali before? Iceweasel, I think, was the browser. I didn't have issues with that thing, but yeah, maybe it's Firefox. I don't know, but I mean, it's weird because I have a decent PC. You can easily take this, right? It's Anyway, so let's make argv work, but we will need to run some services. Yeah, let's run 21. That should be enough. That should be enough. Just one. And let me rerun Firefox because I killed it. Restore session. u.com. I am logged in. Awesome. You chat. And let's ask it. Make a script in Go that accepts to argv See what that looks like. Well, that's cool. That's like relatively similar to. This is Python. I don't know why. Yeah, relatively similar to Python, I guess. Let me see if you wrote anything. No, okay, that's fine. All right, let me copy this. Actually, no, I can't do that. So FMT and OS. Do we have OS input? We don't. So let's first import everything we need. I don't want to make the same mistake again. Function main. So, okay, we're just going to wipe these two and replace them with something else. We want the user to be able to specify the arguments. So args is going to be os.args, and it's gonna say from 1 to next, because 0 is the name of the program as a first argument. So let's say you're calling radar2 and then the program that you wanna hack, right? And so in this case, this is arg0 and this is arg1. Okay, so there we go. And then let's see, if len args is not 2, if it's not 2, we're gonna print. I don't like spaces, man. fmt.println error. No, let's call it this. Let's be nice. Usage. Program name. Can I just reference like this, and then start port and port, and then that's the percentages. How did that work? How did it work? GOlang use %s. String formatting, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. %s is a string, and that should work. Didn't I use that before here? Wait, let me see. I think I totally did. That was a string and a digit. It was in a scanner. Well, actually, it's the same script. What am I talking about? Yeah, there we go. So, okay, so all we need to do is sprintf. Will that work? I don't know. Let's sprintf. Okay, I think that should work. And we're going to just provide the first argument. So that is the arg os.args 0. And now it's going to say usage is program name, starting port, ending port. Awesome. And then we're going to exit because we want to be rude to the user. We don't care about the user. Status code 1. I guess like regular. And there we go. And okay, so now it's not going to be called arg1, it's going to be called begin port. So args0. Oh yeah, okay, so check this out. This confused me for a second. It's 0 because it's args, but that means it's from the first one to the end. So that means it's not the zeroth. It's not the argument, you know, like the program name, because args now means all of this. So 0th is this one. That makes sense. Yeah, it confused me for a second there, man. args1. Alright, so that should work fine. And we need to, after running it, we just need to provide arguments. Go run port scanner test. And it will say non-numeric type. If I provide 1, it will say non-numeric. Wait, what? That might be an issue. Let me. Oh no, it didn't provide enough args and it didn't handle that well enough, but that's fine. If I provide 1 to 50, I think that's just counted. Let me see. Should kill it. It didn't. Okay, so there is an issue with the I++ non-numeric type string 21 to 39. Oh, you know, I didn't put the pop filter on my. How do you get started in blue teaming? Well, there's certificates online. You can just listen. A lot of people always ask me, is there a course that once I do it, I'm done, I'm ready? No. Just, you know, use YouTube, Google stuff, try things out. There's try hack me rooms. There is certificates, Blue Team Labs, Blue Team Level 1. I don't know, Rage Force, I think. I don't know. There, you know, there is. If you just look for them. As I said, Try Hack Me has some. You know, it depends on what you want to do there, right? Let me show you. So if you go Blue Team, right? There we go. See? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so Defensive security, infrastructure protection, damage control. This is boring. Instant response. That's one thing you can do. Threat hunting, digital forensics. OSINT can be in both of these. Let's say operational security and whatnot. There is. Let me see. So DFIR. You know. So that looks like trash. Wait, let me find something better. Digital forensics, incident response. I don't know what else I wanted to show you. You can Splunk, right? You can use all sorts of tools as well to you can use the SIEM tools, IDS, IPS, whatever you want, you know. Instant response platforms, building tools that for protection, phishing detection, whatever you want, you know. Malware analysis, whatnot. So I hope that answers your question. I mean, it should be good enough of an answer. Okay, so what did I say? We had an error here with 2139 I++. So it means that I is begin port args1. Okay, so looks like it takes args as strings. Convert string to integer, go. Alright. Okay, set to the conf. Should that work? A to I. Okay, that should work. I don't even need error handling for this, I think. So let's see. Conf, right? And all I have to do is I have to do the same thing for each and every one of them, for like 2 of them, right? So begin port is gonna be begin port, but we're going to say strconf A to I and our string. And I could have done this like this. Actually, I could have literally done this like this. So like there. Like 2 ways of doing this, right? Like this or that. I mean, whatever. Alright, so if we run this, it says returns 2 values. What? 1 variable, but A to I returns 2 values. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. We cannot do that. Yeah, because of the... Oh, yeah, because of the thing, man. Error. So we're gonna need to do that separately. It's just better like that. I'm not gonna do error handling. I think it's not gonna mind. Start it up. A to I. There we go. And we need error. Alright, that should work. Man, undefined error? What do you mean undefined error? What's the problem, dude? Let me think this through. Oh, yeah, okay. No. So, okay, well, here's what we're gonna do. The reason that error is undefined is because we're not using this, the colon. But what we can do is we can put this like this. That makes sense, right? And then use the colon. So that should work. Do the same thing here. And wait, what was it? Args on. Okay, there we go. So that should work. Okay, undefined end port. That's fine. What am I using? End port. End port. But it's right here. What do you mean? Oh yeah. No. Forgot again. Error declared but not used. 2216. Go to line 22. So I do have to do error handling. Okay, let's if error is not equal to nil, I'm just gonna do it how I usually would have done it. So just that, do nothing, should be fine. If error is not equal to nil, and do nothing again. I think that should work. Yep, that works. Awesome. So we've now specified what ports can we scan, and now I can do 121, 131, and let's say I have an open port on 135. sorry, 125. That's not gonna work. 125, right? And now if I scan it, it's gonna say that it's open. That's a wrong range. 121, 131. There we go. 125 is open. So that works. Now the last thing that I wanted to do is to make threaded port scanner, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Thanks for the useful insight. No problem, dude. Listen, if you okay, so get started, learn some stuff, and if you have any questions about like career and whatnot, decisions, so just you can DM me on Discord, right? I'll answer the question and I'll try to be useful, you know. I'm not gonna make threaded port scanner because I don't have infinite time. This should be good enough for now. I think there's not much viewers as well. Let me see. 2 viewers, yeah. So it's basically just you and Zixel. Let me see, Sudaniti. Yeah, it's just 2 viewers. But there's 15 views total, so you know that's something. On average people are watching for 7 minutes. Sure, okay, awesome. But I think YouTube is wrong because there's at least 4 viewers right now that I know of, because people are telling me that they're watching the stream. I'm confused. And I know that my phone is also another. I have a phone connected on the side just so I can hear everything. So I'm not sure. Best, nice, that's cool. I saw the Discord reaction. I'm not sure if YouTube is right. Okay, there we go. So that's good for now. I'm gonna stop this for now. Alright, Firefox is dead. I'll keep these. I think I'll keep the state as well. Alright. Actually, I'll keep it because of the OBS. Switch here, and now we can keep it. Awesome. Alright, let's see. Okay, so that's done for now. If you guys want to talk about anything, just let me know. I'm open to talk about anything, any questions you might have on cybersecurity, on IT, or whatever, you know. And people have been asking me as well about if I want to do one-on-one sessions, like you know, education related, or maybe they wanted to like how do you say this? They wanted to ask me if I can code for them. Not yet, but one-on-one sessions are maybe. I'm not gonna say no to that because I thought about it, and like it could be useful to people because even though I learned everything by myself, right? Just me and the internet. It's not the same. Not everyone learns the same, so I'm thinking I can help people with that maybe. Just, you know, give advice and whatnot. But one-on-one sessions would be, I think first few would be free. Later I would charge maybe like, I don't know, $5 or something, just a symbolic value. But I feel bad doing that, man, you know. We'll see how it goes, you know. If people start like using me up just to, you know, waste my time or something just because they can for free, then maybe I'll start charging. I don't know. But anyway, let me, oh yeah, we have 3 viewers. Alright, I think it updated finally. Okay. And yeah, YouTube says that I have a great connection. So that's good. Maybe I can adjust the latency so it's not that late. What are major problems that you face in your job? I think, oh, like, I guess it depends. I mean, first thing that I would say is sometimes I rush too much. So I code and everything works, but it's an ugly code, and I feel bad because if I have to give it to other people, I want to always refactor it because I write ugly code. And also my rushing sometimes causes me to, let's say I'm handling an incident or something, to make minor mistakes. So, you know, I gotta be careful of that. And as far as the job itself goes, I don't know, man. I mean, everything works out pretty fine, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I think I just got really lucky. I can imagine what the roadmap would look like for someone else, and there might be some issues and whatnot, but you know, starting with just getting employed, you know, just getting the job, all the way up to, you know, let's say backstabbing colleagues or something, right? But I think that's the case in every job. But for me, I got really lucky. I mean, my team is awesome, and my biggest concern, I think, would be, well, one of the biggest concerns would be if I couldn't explore something that I really want to, and which I think would be beneficial for the job, obviously, because you can't just, you know, do 3D modeling if you're I don't know, a cybersecurity guy, right? It makes no sense. Maybe if you're doing like running some kind of an ad or something, I don't know, and there's a lack of people. So yeah, I love that my team allows me to do that. They just kind of go like, yeah, that sounds good, we can do it this way, and I'm like, yeah, sure, and then we do it. So I can't complain about anything, man. You know, I even have the option to work remote, but I choose not to. It's just more I mean, not fully remote, but you know, it's just more, I think I work better if I'm in the office. There's just a space for chilling and space for working, you know. I like to keep them separated. So yeah, do you have anything specific in mind? You know, did you face any problems? Anything you want to ask about? And by the way, don't worry, I don't know who you are. I mean, it's anonymous, so I never looked you up or anything like that. So feel free to ask anything you want. I'm gonna, you know, try my best to give you a solid answer that might help you out. You know, I do think that jobs in network pen testing. Yeah, I agree with that. I think so too. I mean, network pen testing. Look. Cloud, it's still hackable, right? It was just, I think it will migrate. I think that's a better way to phrase it. But look, it depends on what you want to do, you know? Because let's say I think web app pen testing is safe right now. Will it be in the future? That's a different conversation. And let's say for web app pen testing, you don't have to be concerned if it's a cloud or not. Mostly, right? Like you're gonna test a web app. But if you're gonna hack networks and stuff like that, maybe there's some things that might change. But you know, like running an Nmap scan, I mean, it's been like, I don't know how much years, and Nmap is still trending. I mean, people are using different tools, obviously, because Nmap is slow, but like Rust scan or stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, it hasn't changed like incredibly, you know. Like, what is your wish? Like, what do you want to do if you don't already work in cybersecurity? Like, what would you like to do the most? For me, it was hacking into the system and getting to the root, like privilege escalation, and you know, just the feeling when you hack in the system is just so cool, right? But then I ended up doing blue team stuff, and I'm loving it. You know, not that I don't do pen testing, right? You know, it's just saying, you know. So, what is your what was your wish to do in cybersecurity? Okay, network pen testing. Do you mean like generally anything in the network, or do you mean specifically networking, like routers and stuff like that? Oh, red team engagements. That sounds fun. Yeah, red team is awesome. You know, and there's always just, you know, people end up mostly in blue teams, which is funny. You know, most of the people, everyone, I think maybe 90% of people who are getting into cybersecurity like red team stuff more. But then a lot of people end up in blue teams. But yeah, red team is just there's something special about it, man. It's just cool. Okay, I think I got I learned everything that I wanted to. I now know the basics of Go. From here I can easily move on. So this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to chat with you guys. There's not much people, but that's fine. People are busy, you know, and the time might be the issue as well. In any case, I will answer questions still on Discord and everything. If you want me to reply faster, a little bit faster, you can contact me on Instagram, or you can comment on YouTube videos. There is 3 options that you might want to pick from. And yeah, that's basically it. I might make another stream just to be a Q&A stream if anyone else wanted to ask questions but didn't make it to the stream because they were like sleeping or something. I don't know what, because of the time zone. But yeah, that's basically it. The new video is in production. I mean, it's in editing. I am making a video on HTTPS. So we're going to cover a topic that will allow you to capture, let's say, 90% of HTTPS traffic decrypted. So currently the best method of let's say man-in-the-middle attacks, right? So yeah, and it's useful for malware analysis as well. So if you want to do that, that's also a plus. I mean, it doesn't have to be just you know, malicious stuff or red team stuff. It can be used for a lot of things, you know, and it can help you understand that, you know, if someone asks you to install a certificate, let's say, or write your phone to a proxy to use your Wi-Fi, they might see all your traffic. I mean, not all, obviously. Like I'm gonna show it in the video. Like, let's say Facebook, right? I'm not gonna say most, but some of these big companies have the encrypted password within the request, so before it gets intercepted by the proxy. So yeah, that's gonna be a thing to note, because otherwise people are just gonna show the options that work, and people are gonna think it works for everything, and they're gonna ask questions. I don't do that. I just show how it is, you know. But yeah, that would be everything for today. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you, Mr. Equinox, for being here. And everyone else, I can't see. Yeah, I can't see who the members are. I can only see you right now. But thank you, Zixel, and thank you everyone else who was here. Some people are not visible in the list because they've put it that way. You can just put your YouTube account to private. So, right. Well, yeah. I hope you guys did have a great time. I mean, it wasn't much of an educational stream. It was more like me just hanging out with by learning Go and just hanging out with you, just chatting a little bit. Yeah, next stream, I don't know when the next stream is gonna be, but my priority right now is to release the video, so that's gonna be the next thing I'll do. And thanks to everyone watching. And yeah, that would be all. Thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day.